All right, welcome everybody into the Dragon's Lair here on the campus of Howard Community College. Matt Trudell with you for the second half of our doubleheader on sophomore night here in Columbia, Maryland. Your Howard Community College Dragons welcome the visiting College of Southern Maryland Hawks. The Hawks are 12-13 on the season, 4-7 in the conference. They are 12-9 on the road, though. They are a winning ball club on the road. They are currently on a 3-game win streak dating back to February 15th at Central International. They won 99-97. February 18th, they won at Virginia Post Grad Academy 74-71. And they won on the 19th at Southside Virginia Community College 78-65. This team comes in averaging 82 points per game, and they give up 83. Your Dragons are 21-8 on the season, 7-2 in the conference, 10-0 at home. They average 82.3 points per game, and they give up 63 points per game. An excellent defensive basketball team. Let's do the starters, and then we will get into the sophomores, because it is sophomore night. So, starting for the visiting Hawks, number 3, sophomore forward, Amari Johnson. Number 10, freshman guard, Destin Gallup. Number 11, sophomore guard, Armin Williams. Number 15, freshman guard, Rashid Cooley. And number 25, sophomore guard, Sean Barkley. They are coached by Alan Hoyt, and he is assisted by Daniel Richards and Ernest Chambers. The leading scorer of this team is, with 16.9 points per game, is number 15, Rashad Cooley, followed by number 25, Sean Barkley, sophomore guard, 10.6 points per game. The Dragons are starting a sophomore guard, number 2, Deshaun Eaton, a sophomore guard, number 1, David Gary, a sophomore guard, number 12, Joel Webb, a sophomore forward, number 4, Cole Harshman, and a freshman guard, number 21, Kobe Baptiste. The leading scorer of this team is Deshaun Eaton, 17.1 points per game. David Gary averages 15.0 points per game. And like I said, we are in for a good one. The first game of the doubleheader tonight, the Dragons women's team won 59-58. This Dragons team men's team wants to have an undefeated season at home, and this is the only other team in the way, because technically when they have clinched the 3 seed in the Region 20 tournament, so they will have a home game here. But technically, I believe that will be considered a neutral court game. So, to go into the sophomores for tonight, is it playing their last home game here? Kevin Yamba, number 31. Number 1, David Gary. Number 2, Deshaun Eaton. Number 3, Artie Dorsey III. Number 4, Cole Harshman. Number 12, Joel Webb. Number 23, Holik Johnson, and number 35, DJ Tucker. All of them are celebrating sophomore night. We're going to step away. They're going to have their little sophomore night celebration, do the starters, and we'll be back for the opening tip here in Columbia. right, Matt Trudell with you here in Columbia. We are just about underway. We are going to start off with Amari Johnson going toe-to-toe with Joel Webb for the opening tip-off of this game. The Dragons are coached by Coach Mike Smelkinson, assisted by Will Thomas, Terrell Willis, Jay Nowaski, Almaraz Jr., and Robert Davis III. The opening tip goes to the Hawks. The Hawks are coached by Al Hoyt, assisted by Daniel Richards and Ernest Chambers. Starting off with the first possession, Rashid Cooley gets it over to Gallup. Now Cooley with the ball, leading scorer on this team, gets it inside to Barclay. Barclay gonna drive, tough shot, but he makes it. Good defense by the Dragons, did not matter. Now the Hawks are gonna play a loose press. Deshaun Eaton gets the inbound, but he's able to get it across the line, no problem. Kobe Baptiste now. Over to Harshman. Harshman pump fake, steps in, gets it to Eaton. Eaton will pump fake, step in deep two, and he hits that. So 2-all. Both teams make their first shots of the game. Now Cooley with the ball, gets it back over to Gallup. Dragons running a 2-2-1 press. Now Gallup gets it all the way up to number 11, Armin Williams, who gets it back to Gallup. Now settled down by Johnson. Gallup. Gallup gets it stolen away by Deshaun Eaton. Excellent defense. He's going to bring it down. Stop. Nice pass to Kobe Baptiste, who makes the basket and has a chance at a three-point play. He's fouled by number 10, Destin Gallup. Baptiste, chance to make a three-point play, misses that one. It's rebounded by Johnson, who gets it over to gets it over to Williams. Now Gallup with it. Gallup gets it across the line. He's going to go all the way. Gets blocked by Joel Webb. Rebounded, though, by Barclay. Barclay throws it off of a Dragon's leg. And so it will be Hawks ball. Along the baseline, 14 seconds left on the shot clock. Gets it into Barclay. Now Williams bounces it down low to Johnson. Johnson gets the easy basket. So now Deshaun Eaton. It's a pass from Baptiste. He gets it across the line. Looking for some help. He's going to move to his right. Gets it back to David Gary. David Gary's going to get a block. Now it's stolen away by Gallup of the Hawks. He bounces it to Williams. Williams gets fouled by Cole Harshman. Looked like a block. He does not like the call. And 2 shots are coming to number 11, Armin Williams, a 74.5% free throw shooter. This team comes into the game 68% from the free throw line. Misses the first one. Second free throw, makes that one. 4-5 is the score. Dragons are down by 1. Deshaun Eaton gets the inbound pass. Now David Gary with the ball. David Gary gets fouled on the pass. Foul is on number 15. That is Rashid Cooley. Kobe Baptiste gonna inbound the ball. Gets it in to Deshaun Eaton. Couldn't handle it, but he taps it to Joel Webb. Now David Gary to Joel Webb. Back to David Gary. Gary's gonna fire off the three, misses it, but it ends up directly in Deshaun Eaton's hands, and he gets the reverse layup to go. Takes a 1-point lead. Now Gallup. Now Williams over to Cooley. Cooley gets trapped, and he loses the ball, but it goes out of bounds. It will stay Hawks ball. Cooley gets it into Williams, who gets it to Gallup, and we're back underway. Now Williams. Baseline to Johnson. Johnson gets trapped, gets it out to Williams. Now Cooley. Gallup drives up in the air, gets it out to Williams. Williams for 3, misses it. Rebounded by Joel Webb. Now David Gary heading the other way for the Dragons. He gets it over to Kobe Baptiste, who gets it back to him. Joel Webb. A nice bounce pass, but Deshaun Eaton tried to cut out, so a turnover by the Dragons. All right, Dragons still doing a press. Coley gets it to Gallup. Gallup up to Coley. Coley gets trapped, throws it out of bounds, and it goes out of bounds off of the Dragons. It will remain Hawks ball. There will be 21 seconds left. On shot clock, Coley gets it. And gets it into Gallup. Gallup gets it over the line. Now Barclay over to Coley. Coley looking for some help. He's going to shoot the three. Misses it. Cole Harshman gets the rebound. Gets it up to Deshaun Eaton, now heading the other way. Eaton going to take it all the way and makes the tough layup. Contested layup. Deshaun Eaton on fire here early on. 6 points out of his team's 8, and they are up by 3. Now Gallup up to Williams. Williams going to drive baseline, gets contact, no call, and Cole Harshman comes down with the ball. Deshaun Eaton now bringing it up the court. He gets it to Joel Webb. Joel Webb gets the layup. Good pass by Deshaun Eaton on a no-look. Now Gallup with the ball in the middle to Barclay. Barclay up to Cooley. Cooley going to take it. Passes it to Williams. Williams gets blocked. Ernest Johnson comes with it. Amari Johnson, sorry. And he scores the basket. Dragons up 3. 10-7's the score. 15:49 left in this first half. Deshaun Eaton looking for some help. Gets it to Cole Harshman. Harshman gets it back to him. Now Kobe Baptiste. Thought about a three. Decides against it. Picks up his dribble. Now Joel Webb. 7 seconds. Stolen away on the pass, Armin Williams, and gets the layup on the other end, makes it a 1-point game, 10-9. Now David Gary gets it knocked away from him by Armin Williams. Armin Williams playing with a bit of energy right now. It's knocked out of bounds. It will remain Dragons ball, 15:21 left on the clock, 27 seconds on the shot clock. And now Deshaun Eaton gets the inbound. Cole Harshman sets a pick for him. Deshaun Eaton, tough shot, but he hits it. 10 out of his team's first 12 points on sophomore night. Coley gets it over to Williams. Williams gets it into Barclay. Barclay, extra pass. Amari Johnson can't handle it, and he throws it out of bounds. So it'll be Dragons ball. Dragons playing high energy defense right now. 3-point lead again. That has been their largest lead of the game so far. Eaton to Gary. Now Webb. Webb down low to Harshman. Harshman takes it. Tough shot and has a chance at a 3-point play. The foul will be on 25. Sean Barclay, which will be his first. Cole Harshman is a 50% free throw shooter. And the free throw is converted. Now, Armin Williams throws it all the way down to Amari Johnson. Amari Johnson gets the easy basket on the other end, I'm sorry. David Gary now gets the inbound. 4-point lead by the Dragons. Deshaun Eaton gets the pass from David Gary. Now Webb. Webb's going to drive, kick it out to Eaton. Eaton's going to drive in. Deep two. Misses that one, battle for the rebound, and it's out of bounds off of the Hawks and Cooley. The Dragons will get the ball. 20 seconds on the shot clock. Eaton looking for some help. Has to get it in, gets it into Kobe Baptiste. Baptiste to Harshman. Harshman thought about the three. He'll spin, drive, kick it out to Eaton. 12 seconds left on the shot clock. Now Webb, Eaton, pump fakes. He drives now David Gary for three at the top of the point. Misses it. Kobe Baptiste offensive rebound. Now David Gary gets it back. He's going to drive on baseline, gets it into Cole Harshman, who makes the layup. Nice pass by David Gary. Way to clean it up by Cole Harshman. Now Barclay almost throws it away, but Armin Williams is able to save it. And then Joel Webb blocks it out of bounds. So it will be Hawks ball, 17 seconds left on the shot clock. There will be a sub. Marcus Hamilton will come into the game for number 10, Destin Gallup. Marcus Hamilton averages 10.7 points per game coming off the bench. Armin Williams now gets the inbound. Halik Johnson will get his first minutes of tonight's game. Now Hamilton with the ball bounces into Barclay. Barclay pump fakes and then misses the layup. Cole Harshman gets the rebound. And now Deshaun Eaton heading the other way. Gets it down low to Joel Webb. Joel Webb misses the layup. And now Armin Williams heading the other way. DJ Tucker's going to come into the game as well. Cole Harshman smacks the ball away, but it ends up in Hamilton. Hamilton will shoot a three, misses it, and Kobe Baptiste gets the rebound. Now Joel Webb hands it off to Harshman. Deshaun Eaton, he'll shoot the three. Makes that one. Deshaun Eaton is on fire here. That is 11 out of his team's first 20 points. Now, lost ball off his foot. Williams on the other end. David Gary misses the layup, but a foul is called. So 2 free throws coming his way. Foul will be on number 15, Cooley. I believe that's his second foul. Rasheed Cooley's second foul. David Gary will go to line for 2. He is a 77% free throw shooter. First free throw is in and good. Cole Harshman and Joel Webb come out for DJ Tucker and Halik Johnson.
Halik Johnson and DJ Tucker in the game now for Howard.
Gary misses the free throw, rebounded by Deshaun Eaton, who puts it back. And a timeout is called by Coach Hoyt of the Hawks. It's a full timeout, so we will step away. Dragons 12-point lead, 12:39 left in the first half. We'll be back. All right, back here in Columbia, 23-11 is the score. Omar McGann comes into the game for David Gary. So now Hamilton gets it to Gallup, who's back in the game. Also into the game is Melvin Davis. Amari Johnson throws it over to Hamilton. Hamilton splits the defenders, gets it to Barclay. Barclay gets the easy basket. Good ball movement by the Hawks coming out of their full timeout. Deshaun Eaton over to Kobe Baptiste. Baptiste drives baseline. Reverse layup is missed. DJ Tucker goes up strong, misses it, and Halik Johnson tips it in. 25-13, 12-point lead. Hamilton now to Davis. Back to Hamilton, Gallup. Barclay gets it smacked out of his hands, and it goes out of bounds off of Barclay. It'll go to Dragons ball. McGann gets it into Deshaun Eaton. Now Eaton over to McGann. McGann pump fakes, bounces it down low to Halik Johnson. Halik Johnson gets it to DJ Tucker. DJ Tucker misses it, gets the rebound, misses that, gets his own rebound again, misses that, and then is rebounded again by DJ Tucker, and he gets that one to drop. 27-13, Dragons are crashing the boards here early. Hamilton with the ball. Over to Gallup now, Melvin Davis. Melvin Davis thinks about a three, steps back out, bounces over to Gallup. Now Hamilton with the ball, Marcus Hamilton. Now Davis loses control. Halik Johnson gets it, throws it up to Deshaun Eaton. Deshaun Eaton misses the shot. Omar McGann misses that, put back. Now there's a battle for the ball. Deshaun Eaton ends up with it. Halik Johnson for three, and he makes that one. 30-13 is the score here in Columbia. The Dragons starting to spread this all. Hamilton, Marcus Hamilton, Cole Harshman's going to come back in the game. Stolen away, Kobe Baptiste gets it up to Deshaun Eaton, and a one-handed slam. A timeout called by Coach Hoyt. It's a full timeout. Hawks are down 32-13, 10:42 left in the first half. We'll be back. All right, Trey Keys, Cole Harshman come into the game for the Dragons. On the other side, Diallo Berry comes into the game for the Hawks. Barclay trapped in the corner. Now Cooley for three. He hits that one. First points of the game for Cooley, the leading scorer of this team. Trey Keys gets over the line, gets it to Harshman. Harshman to DJ Tucker. Tucker down low to Johnson. Johnson throws up the hook and makes it. Nice take. Now Williams, Armin Williams, who came back into the game with Cooley. Now Cooley back over to Williams. Amari Johnson trapped along the baseline, throws it over to Berry. Now Cooley with it. Over to Williams. Williams for three. Misses that. Rebounded by DJ Tucker. Hands it off to Keys, and we're heading the other way. Omar McGann gets the ball over to DJ Tucker. Now Trey Keys. Trey Keys. And they call a 3-second violation. So a turnover by the Dragons. Diallo Berry inbounds it to Rashid Cooley. Back underway. Now Berry with the ball. Armin Williams picks up his dribble, gets it to Barclay. Barclay driving. Needs to kick it out to Cooley. Cooley, 14 seconds left, gets a pick from his teammate, steps in, tough two-point shot, misses it. Rebounded by Halik Johnson, now heading the other way. Omar McGann gets it to Trey Keys. Now Cole Harshman. Halik Johnson thought about it, gets it to Trey Keys. Inside to DJ Tucker, he misses it. Rebounded by Amari Johnson. Now Barclay heading the other way. Gets it down low to Williams. Williams misses it. Rebounded by DJ Tucker. Now we're heading the other way. Trey Keys with the ball. Bounces it down low. It gets stolen away. Amari Johnson with it. Now Rashid Cooley throws it down low to Johnson. Johnson misses the shot. Cole Harshman did a good job getting his hand in there. And Amari Johnson did an excellent job just being able to get the ball off. Now Omar McGann gets it to Johnson. Johnson turnaround jumper in the post, misses it, but DJ Tucker tries to clear it up, misses it. Halik Johnson gets the rebound. He gets it out to Keys, extra pass to Harshman. Harshman for three. Makes that one. Cole Harshman drains a 3 on sophomore night. 37-16, Dragons up 21 points. Armin Williams now, baseline to Amari Johnson. Johnson gets fouled by DJ Tucker, and 2 shots are coming Amari Johnson's way. He is a 48.6% free throw shooter, averaging 7.2 points per game. Tyre Hines is going to come into this game for the Hawks. Johnson again, 48.6% free throw shooter. First one, little strong.
Number 4, Kyrie Hines in the game now for the Hawks.
All right, Johnson now back with the ball for his second free throw. Misses that one, rebounded by Cole Harshman. And now Trey Keys has it. 7:50 left here in the first half. Dragons are up 21 points. Cole Harshman gets it down to Halik Johnson. Halik Johnson, turnaround jumper on Barclay, in and out. Battle for the rebound goes to number 4, Hines of the Hawks. Hines gets it over to Amari Johnson. Johnson tries to throw a baseline. Harshman tips it, but now a 3-point shot is missed. And then a floater is missed. Both are missed by number 12, Diallo Berry. Now Trey Keys heading the other way. Takes it all the way, misses it. Cole Harshman gets the rebound. Throws it, but it's stolen away by Amari Johnson. Amari Johnson gets over to Berry. Berry gets the tough layup. Omar McGann almost blocked it. And now Trey Keys gets the inbound. Little bit of a run for the Hawks. Trey Keys wants to end that run right now. Cole Harshman. DJ Tucker gets it down low to Johnson, who taps it over to Harshman. Harshman thought about the 3, picks it up, bounces it to Johnson. Johnson can't handle it between his legs. It goes out of bounds. Coming back into the game, Melvin Davis comes in for Amari Johnson. David Gary and Deshaun Eaton are going to come into the game for Trey Keys. And DJ Tucker and Omar McGann's going to come out. Joel Webb comes into the game also. All right, now heading the other way is Hines over to Williams. Back to Hines. Kobe Baptiste will come into the game. Barry dribbles it baseline to Barclay, out to Williams. Williams good dribble baseline, throws it over to Barclay. Barclay's going to drive, and that's a travel. They are going to call a travel on Sean Barclay. Now Halik Johnson comes out for Kobe Baptiste. And now Deshaun Eaton with the ball. David Gary, Kobe Baptiste almost gets it stolen away. Now David Gary for 3. A little too strong, battle for the ball. And it gets smacked out of bounds by the Dragons, so it will go to the Hawks. Barry looks to inbound it. He gets it into Hines, who gets it up to Davis. Davis kicks it out to Barclay. Barclay for 3. Misses it. Kobe Baptiste gets the rebound. And now David Gary with the ball. 37-18, 5:50 left in the first half. Dragons are up by double digits. Baptiste gets it to Webb. Webb's going to drive baseline, spin around, throw up the tough shot off the backboard and converts it. 39-18 is the score. Dragons back up to a 21-point lead. That's their biggest lead. Kobe Baptiste steals the ball, throws it into Cole Harshman. Now David Gary, good drive, gets it down low to Cole Harshman. Cole Harshman goes up, misses it. Joel Webb gets it. David Gary for 3, and he hits that one. And the Dragons are just putting it on the Hawks right now, 42-18. Barry now up to Davis. Davis throws it over to Hines. Hines gets it to the middle for Barclay. Barclay going to drive baseline to Barry. Barry gets blocked by Joel Webb. And now David Gary heading the other way. It is swarming defense by Dragons. Deshaun Eaton for 3. Misses that one. Rebounded by Armin Williams. And now the Hawks heading the other way. Armin Williams wants to take on everybody. And they're going to call a foul. And Armin Williams is down on the ground holding his ankle. Foul's on David Gary.
David Gary, his first personal.
All right. Amari Johnson comes back in. Marcus Hamilton comes back in. And Rasheed Cooley come back in for the Hawks. Inbounds it to Hines. Hines once spins around. Baseline jumper off the backboard is no good. Rebounded by David Gary. Coach Smelkinson wants him to slow it down. Now Joel Webb. Back to Gary. Gary spins back around. Deep two. Gets the friendly roll. 44-18 is the score. Rasheed Cooley now being guarded over to Hines. Hines gets it up to number 2, Marcus Hamilton. 2-point shot for Amari Johnson is good. 24-point lead by the Dragons. 4 minutes left in this first half. They've played an excellent first half so far. David Gary, 2-point shot is a go. Been smart with the ball. High percentage. Deshaun Eaton gets a steal on the inbound. And then he gets a jump ball is called. It will be Dragons ball. Oh no, they're gonna call a foul. Never mind, they call a foul on number 1. That is Melvin Davis. So 2 free throws coming to Deshaun Eaton. 73% free throw shooter. The 15 points, 4 assists, 4 rebounds already in the first half. Just playing out of his mind. First free throw of the game is a no-go though. Eaton will have another chance. Misses both of them, rebounded by Hamilton, and then a foul is called. That foul's on David Gary. Gotta believe that was potentially a makeup call. All right, Hamilton gets it into Cooley. Now Cooley, back to Hines. Hines gets up to Hamilton, and now Davis. Amari Johnson for 2. Hits it on the baseline. And now Deshaun Eaton with the ball. Scores 46-22, 3.5 minutes left in this first half. Dragons are coasting into this halftime so far. Kobe Baptiste gets it over to Webb. David Gary. Cole Harshman over to Baptiste. Baptiste drives baseline, low, and it goes out of bounds. And they're gonna say it's off of the Hawks. The Dragons will stay with the ball. Kobe Baptiste wants some contact. There's 3 seconds left on the shot clock. Melvin Davis comes out of the game for Armin Williams. Baptiste gets it in to Deshaun Eaton, who makes the layup. 48-22, 3 minutes left. Now Cooley with the ball. Needs some help. He's gonna go to his right, go to his left, pick up his dribble over to Hamilton. Now Hines. Back out to Hamilton. Hamilton will shoot the deep 3. Makes it off the backboard. And now Deshaun Eaton gets the inbound pass. 48-25, 13-point lead by the Dragons. Eaton. David Gary. Over to Kobe Baptiste, who's gonna drive. Two-handed jam! What a dunk! And they call a delay of game warning on Kobe Baptiste because apparently he dunked the ball too hard. There's gonna be a discussion between referees, but there's a discussion.
A delay game warning has been issued to Howard. Preston Gallup In for Kyrie Hines.
So the delay of game warning sticks. In the game now, Destin Gallup comes in for Hines. And we're about to be back underway. 25-point lead by the Dragons. Hamilton gets it in. Gallup throws it away to David Gary. David Gary takes on two defenders, misses it. Joel Webb goes for the rebound. And now Deshaun Eaton ends up with it. He gets it out to David Gary for three. Oh, missed that. Rebounded by Hamilton. Hamilton is going to charge it up the court, gets it up there. Floater in the lane, missed. Joel Webb comes down with the rebound, and David Gary now with the ball. Under 2 minutes left in the first half. Stay tuned. At halftime, we'll have an interview with assistant coach Terrell Willis. Joel Webb, now Harshman, David Gary. Gary drives baseline and makes a tough floater along the baseline. Now Armin Williams gets the inbound. Deshaun Eaton almost steals it away from Gallup. Now Gallup, and he gets it over just in time. Now Armin Williams, turnaround jumper in the lane, makes that one.
Armin Williams.
Deshaun Eaton with the ball. Eaton throws it over to Cole Harshman. It's stolen away by Coley. Coley makes the layup. Now Joel Webb gets the inbound back to Harshman. Now Deshaun Eaton, 52-29, 49 seconds left. Dragons will have two possessions. Eaton. And it's thrown away. Joel Webb with Kobe Baptiste threw it just out of Joel Webb's arm reach. And there's a 7.8 second difference between shot clock and game clock. Omar McGann's going to come in for David Gary. The Dragons will end up with the ball, but first we got to see what the Hawks are going to do. Gallup with the ball. Deshaun Eaton guarding him, gets it over to Williams. Williams drives, and they're going to call a foul. Joel Webb got the block, but they're going to call a foul. It's on Omar McGann, so two free throws coming Armin Williams' way.
Armin Williams at the line, 2 shots.
74.5% free throw shooter, second leading scorer on this team, 14.9 points per game. Misses the first one. Sean Barclay is going to come in for Rashid Cooley. Misses both of them. Kobe Baptiste with the rebound, and now Deshaun Eaton with the ball in his hand. Shot clock off. Dragons will have the last shot if they want it. Deshaun Eaton drives, kicks it out to Harshman. Harshman for three. Misses it front rim. Rebounded by Hamilton, but it's knocked out of bounds by Deshaun Eaton. 9 seconds on the clock. Dragons up 52-29. That is a 23-point lead. Now Armin Williams with it, 6 seconds. Dribbles, goes across the lane, has to get it to Hamilton. Hamilton for three, misses it, and that is halftime here in Columbia. 52-29, Dragons up big. We'll be back shortly with an interview. All right, Matt Trudeau back here with Coach Willis. Coach, your team shot 40% from the three-point line in the first half. What's your thoughts on the first half?
It got a little sloppy. I thought at times, it got a little sloppy. We have we have 9 turnovers in the first half. That can't happen. We need to take care of the ball. We gave them some easy baskets in transition, but we make like we continued from last game against Hagertown. Making an extra pass, I think, and getting the great shots, not just the good shots, is what kept us going and shooting 40%, shooting a high percentage from the line.
How big was your defense stretching out this lead in the first half?
It was good, just changing the defenses, creating ball pressure. We knew coming in there were a lot of guards that they have, and they were, they can handle the ball a lot. But we wanted to create pressure and force them to handle the ball with pressure, and that's where they started turning the ball over, rush shots, and it ultimately turns into turnovers and bad shots.
Well, good luck in the second half.
Appreciate you, my man.
All right, 52-29 is the score at halftime. We will be back to go over stats shortly. All right, Matt Trudell back. We're about 2.5 minutes away from the second half getting underway. Dragons shot the ball 50% from the field, 40% from three-point range. Free throws 2 of 6, though, 33.3%. The Hawks 41.9% from the field, 22.2% from three-point range, 16.7, 1 of 6 from the free throw line. Leading scorers, Deshaun Eaton, 17 points, 4 rebounds, 4 assists, 3 steals. I mean, just a complete first half. David Gary, 10 points, and then Cole Harshman, 8 and 5 rebounds. On the other side, Amari Johnson, 10 points, 5 rebounds, 2 steals, followed by 2 guys, Armin Williams and Rashid Cooley, tied for 5 points apiece. We are 1 minute and 45 seconds away from the start of the second half. We will be back once play resumes. All right, back here in Columbia, 30 seconds away. It will be Southern Maryland's ball to start the second half. I'm sorry, it will be Dragons' ball to start the second half. Dragons are already out on the court, waiting for the Hawks to join them. We still have about 10 seconds left till the buzzer goes off. All right. Both teams are now back out on the court. Refs taking their masks off, and we are back underway. Kobe Baptiste inbounds it to Deshaun Eaton. Gets it across the line, gets it to David Gary. Dragons running with their both teams running with their starters from the first half. No, I'm sorry. Hamilton is in for the Hawks from the starters over Destin Gallup. So the Dragons come out with their starters. 1 change for the Hawks. A turnover to start the second half for the Dragons. And now Rashid Cooley with the ball. Gets it across the line, gets it over to Hamilton. Who gets it back to Cooley. Armin Williams. Gets it back to Cooley. 17 seconds left on the shot clock. Cooley needs some help. Gives it to Williams. Williams has to pick up his dribble. Throws it over to Hamilton. Hamilton's going to drive. Gets it into Johnson. And Johnson misses the shot, but he is fouled. Foul is on Joel Webb. Amari Johnson goes to the line, 48.6% from the free throw line. He missed his first 2. Makes the first one. And now the second one. Missed that. Missed everything. Well, I mean, he hit the backboard, but missed rim altogether. So it would be Dragons ball. Deshaun Eaton gets the inbound. Gets across the line rather quickly. Now David Gary inside to Joel Webb. Joel Webb's going to drive. Baseline. Misses the two-handed jam. Rims in and out. Unfortunate. That would have made this crowd go crazy. Now Barclay kicks it out to Hamilton. Hamilton, baseline jumper, makes that one. Just like that, 20-point ball game. Dragons up 52-32. David Gary's going to run the point. Kobe Baptiste, Joel Webb, David Gary. David Gary's going to move to his right, kicks it out to Baptiste. Baptiste out to Gary. Gary for three. Makes that one and answers the two baskets just like that with the three. Armin Williams now got it to Hamilton. Gets it up to Cooley. Cooley gets it stolen away by Cole Harshman, and then Cooley picks up a foul. That's his third. That's his third foul. So Destin Gallup will come in for Cooley. Deshaun gets the inbound. Now over to Gary. Gary gets a pick from his teammate. Pull-up jumper missed. Rebounded by Amari Johnson. Gets it to Gallup and now heading up the court. Over to Hamilton. Baseline to Barclay. Barclay gets trapped. He needs help. He tries to dribble it, and David Gary gets a steal. Now up to Cole Harshman. Cole Harshman gets fouled from behind by Destin Gallup. I'm sorry, Armin Williams. So Cole Harshman will go to the line for 2 free throws. And again, he is a 50% free throw shooter.
Foul number 11, Armin Williams, takes first. Cole Harshman at the line, shooting 2.
Cole Harshman, first free throw. Little too strong. Makes the second one. 1 of 2 go down. 56-32 is the score. Gallup gets it. Hamilton up in the air, gets stolen by Kobe Baptiste, and then Deshaun Eaton gets an easy layup on the other end. Now Gallup gets it to Hamilton. Hamilton throws it up to Johnson. Johnson up in the air, throws it away to Cole Harshman. Cole Harshman gets it poked out from behind him and stolen away by Armin Williams, who gets it stolen away by gets it stolen away by David Gary, who throws a oop to Kobe Baptiste. So now Hamilton, two-handed emphatic slam by Kobe Baptiste from the pass from David Gary. Hamilton now for 3, makes that one. Deshaun Eaton gets the inbound. 60-35 is the score. Eaton gets it over to Harshman. Harshman inside to Joel Webb. One-handed slam. Amari Johnson fell asleep and gave up the interior dunk. So back-to-back dunks by the Dragons. Destin Gallup now throws it over to Armin Williams. Williams gets it to Barclay. Barclay misses it. Williams misses the putback. Deshaun Eaton gets the rebound. Dribbles around his back, gets it down low to Webb. Extra pass to Gary. Gary bounces it back to Eaton. Eaton baseline 3. In and out. Now Joel Webb tips it, but it goes out of bounds. It will be the Hawks' ball. And the Dragons have a lot of energy here in the second half. Hamilton gets it into Gallup, and we're back underway. Armin Williams. Gallup over to 3, missed by Hamilton, rebounded by Eaton. Eaton gets it up to Cole Harshman. Cole Harshman gets it smacked away. Armin Williams throws it out of bounds off of his teammate, so it will be Dragons' ball. 23 seconds left on the shot clock. Kobe Baptiste gonna inbound the ball. Gets it to Joel Webb. Joel Webb gets blocked by Barclay. It ends up in Gallup's hand. Gallup gets it to Hamilton. Hamilton gets fouled by Kobe Baptiste. Baptiste picks up the foul. Hamilton will go to the line for free throws. He's a 90.9% free throw shooter. Hines and Davis will come back into the game for the Hawks. Makes the first one.
Melvin Davis, Cody Hines back in.
Hines comes in for Johnson. Davis will come in for Gallup. Missed the second one. Eaton gets the rebound. Hands it over. Two-handed dunk by Kobe Baptiste. And the Dragons are starting a dunk fest in the second half. Up 28 points. Hines gets it over to Williams. He gets it back to him. Now Williams shoots a three. Misses it. Rebounded by Kobe Baptiste. Baptiste gets it over to David Gary. Gary drops it back to Deshaun Eaton. Now Baptiste for three. Oh, in and out. Joel Webb smacks it back to him. Now Deshaun Eaton with the ball. Gets it over to David Gary for three. And he drains that one. And a timeout is called by Coach Hoyt. It is a full timeout, so we are going to step away. 67-36. Dragons up 31, 15-10 left in the second half. We'll be back. All right, back here in Columbia. Hawks back out on the court. Dragons back out on the court. Hamilton looking to inbound the ball to Hines. And we are back underway. Hines gets the inbound. Dragons get a trap as soon as they get in, and it's thrown away. Kobe Baptiste with the steal. Now Joel Webb over to Deshaun Eaton. Deshaun Eaton step back two, misses it. Rebounded by Sean Barclay of the Hawks. It gets smacked away by Joel Webb. And now on the other end, Davis gets the layup. David Gary gets the inbound. All right, Kobe Baptiste now into Harshman. Harshman misses it, but the putback slam by Joel Webb. That's got to be dunk number 4 or 5 in this second half. Davis now throws it up to Armin Williams. Williams good drive, hits the reverse layup. And now Deshaun Eaton with the ball. Eaton gets it to David Gary. Now Baptiste back to Gary for three. A little too strong. Barclay gets it. Now Melvin Davis down on the other end with the pass, and he makes the layup. And a timeout is called by Coach Smelkinson. We will be back in 30 seconds. 13:51 left, 69-42. Dragons up big. right, we are back. Quick timeout. It will be Dragons ball. Cole Harshman will look to inbound it. He gets into Deshaun Eaton, and we are back underway. Now David Gary with the ball inside to Halik Johnson. They're going to call an offensive foul on Halik Johnson.
Offensive foul, number 23, Halik Johnson. That's his first personal. Omar McGann checking back in, replacing David Gary.
Omar McGann comes in for David Gary. David Gary. Now Hines with the ball. All right, Barclay. Now Williams. Inside to Barclay. Barclay goes up. Tough shot. Misses it. Battle for the rebound. It is saved by the Hawks. Now Armin Williams. And they need to reset the shot clock. Coach Thomas trying to coach up the refs. So they're going to, 7 seconds will be left on the shot clock. The Hawks will get a chance to reset their offense. Hamilton gets it in to Williams. Williams loses control of it, has to get it to Davis. Davis has to throw up the shot, throws up a wild one, and he banks it in off the backboard. And he's just as perplexed as everybody else is. Now Deshaun Eaton with the ball. Over to Omar McGann. Now Halik Johnson, I'm sorry. Cole Harshman, strong take. Strong take by Cole Harshman. Now Hines, DJ Tucker's going to come back into this game for the Dragons. Williams, now Hamilton, he thought about a three. He's going to start to drive, picks up his dribble, gets it out to Hines. Now Williams back to Hines. They need to throw it up soon. Baseline for Davis. Davis, fadeaway jumper missed, rebounded by Cole Harshman. And now Deshaun Eaton with the ball. 71-44, 12:24 left in the second half. Dragons up big. Stolen away by Armin Williams on the pass. He goes down the other end, makes the layup. And now Cole Harshman gets into Omar McGann. Now Deshaun Eaton with the ball. He spins around the defender, gets it over the line. Omar McGann now looking to get it down low. Now Joel Webb. Cole Harshman throws it down to Johnson. He can't handle the pass, and now Hines gets the ball for the Hawks, gets it up to Williams. Williams for three, and he hits that one. Cuts it to 71-49. Dragons are up by 22. It was a 30-point game just a mere minute ago. Deshaun Eaton looking for some help. Gets it to Omar McGann. McGann thinks about shooting it. Gonna get it to Johnson. Now Deshaun Eaton, 11 seconds left. Cole Harshman for three. Misses it. Rebounded by Omar McGann. He'll reset. Now Deshaun Eaton left alone. He loses control of it. Misses the layup. Cole Harshman battles for it. Layup goes to Sean Barclay. Barclay gets it up to Hamilton. Hamilton stops, pops a jumper at the free throw line, and makes it. Now it is a 20-point game. Dragons desperately need a basket. I guess not desperately. They're up by 20, but they would like a basket here. They've gone a little cold. Omar McGann misses a three. Cole Harshman saves it, but he goes out of bounds, so it will go back to the Hawks.
Rasheed Quigley, DJ Tucker all checking back in.
DJ Tucker comes in for Joel Webb. Armon Williams comes out of the game. Coley's back in. Hines gets it over to Cooley. He gets it back to Hines. Now Hamilton inside to Amari Johnson. Out to Hines, extra pass to Cooley. It's a little off wide, so he has to shoot a baseline jumper. Misses it. Rebounded by McGann. McGann slows it down and gets it to Deshaun Eaton. Cole Harshman now with the ball. DJ Tucker Down low to Halik Johnson. Johnson makes the easy basket. They needed that. Back up to 22-point lead. Hines now with the ball for the Hawks. Over to Davis. Now Cooley inside to Amari Johnson. Johnson out to Hines. Extra pass to Cooley. Good swarm defense by the Dragons, and Cooley loses it off of his leg out of bounds. David Gary comes in for Cole Harshman. He's been having himself a game down low. Now Cooley with the ball. Hines, Hamilton, who's been a little bit of the hot hand for this team. Baseline jumper in and out, rebounded by DJ Tucker. He gets it to Deshaun Eaton. Eaton's gonna spin, gets it across the line. Now David Gary. DJ Tucker down low to Johnson, and Johnson gets fouled down low. Fouls on number 2. That is Marcus Hamilton. That is his first foul. Omar McGann will inbound the ball. Gets it into Deshaun Eaton. He misses the shot, gets his own rebound, gets it into DJ Tucker, who is fouled, and he will go to the line for 2. The foul will be on number 1, Melvin Davis. DJ Tucker goes to the line. 58% free throw shooter, 58.8%. Makes the first one. Artie Dorsey III will come into this game. Tucker misses the second one, battle for the rebound. It's smacked and it ends up in Halik Johnson's hands. He gets it to Omar McGann. And now David Gary with the ball. 14 seconds on shot clock. He bounces the ball. It's turned over. Amari Johnson with it, gets it to Cooley. Cooley gets it over to Hines for 3. Hines misses it. DJ Tucker comes down with the rebound. And now Deshaun Eaton headed the other way. 76-51 is the score. 8 minutes and 30 seconds left in this half. Deshaun Eaton now. 2-point jumper, makes that one. Barclay and Williams will come back into this game for the Hawks. Cooley gets it over to Hines. Back to Cooley. Cooley gonna drive, and he travels. Nope, they're gonna call a foul. Foul is on number 2, Deshaun Eaton.
Foul number 2, Deshaun Eaton, his first.
Barclay and Williams come in for Hines and Davis. Deshaun Eaton comes out of the game for Artie Dorsey III. Now Barclay gets the inbound, gets it out to Williams. Williams out to Hamilton for 3. He misses it, rebounded by Barclay. Gets Amari Johnson. Johnson fadeaway jumper missed, rebounded by Halik Johnson. And now David Gary running point for the Dragons. Artie Dorsey III bounces it down low to Johnson, and they're going to call a travel on Halik Johnson. Marvin Williams gets it up to Barclay. Barclay going to drive baseline. Gets it over to Johnson. Now Cooley back to Williams. Williams bounces it down low to Amari Johnson. He swarmed. Gets it to Barclay. Barclay swarmed. Then Amari Johnson misses the point blank floater. He would like to have that one back. 7:13 and counting left in this second half. 78-51. Dragons can stretch it to a 30-point lead again. Nope, he gets it inside to Halik Johnson. Halik Johnson makes the tough basket. 80-51 is the score. And now Williams loses the ball. And now David Gary with it. David Gary for 3, and he hits that one. 83-51, 32-point ball game. Now Cooley gets it to Hamilton. Back to Cooley. Armin Williams now. Over, gets it down to Barclay. Barclay turnaround jumper and misses it. Rebounded by Halik Johnson. David Gary, 6.5 minutes left here in Columbia. Omar McGann, now Artie Dorsey, back to Omar McGann for 3. And Omar McGann drains the 3, 86-51. Armin Williams now bounces it baseline to Barclay, who makes the layup. The Dragons fell a little bit asleep on defense there. Then a soft pass in by Omar McGann. Cooley steals it, misses it. Armin Williams tries to steal the ball, but Omar McGann comes down with it. Kevin Yamba will come into this game. Omar McGann shoots 3, misses it. DJ Tucker gets the rebound, goes up strong, misses it, gets his own rebound, misses that, and Halik Johnson will put that one away. 88-53 is the score. 5.5 minutes left. Looks like 4 players coming in for Southern Maryland. The Dragons will make a bunch of subs as well. Oman Williams throws it out to Cooley. Cooley drives, and he gets fouled in the lane. I think it's going to be on DJ Tucker. It is. That is DJ Tucker's second foul. Cooley goes to the line for 2, 75% free throw shooter. Deshaun Eaton will come back in this game. Misses the first one.
Number 31, sophomore Kevin Yamba, checking in for the Dragons.
Yamba and Eaton come in for McGann and Gary. Hines, Cooley, Davis, Gallup, and number 12, Diallo Berry are now in the game for this Hawks team. Makes the second one, 88-54 is the score. And they're going to call an offensive foul on Deshaun Eaton. That is Deshaun Eaton's, I believe, second foul.
Foul number 2, Deshaun Eaton. That's his second personal.
So now Berry looking to inbound the ball, gets it to Cooley. Over to Gallup, now Hines, extra pass to Davis. Davis has to throw it out to Hines. Throws it baseline. Now Davis, extra pass to Cooley. Cooley loses the ball, but they're going to call a foul on Artie Dorsey. Fouls on Artie Dorsey the third. Cooley will go to the line for free throws. Makes the first free throw. Cuts it to a 33-point game. Under 5 minutes left here in Columbia. Dragons will more than likely improve to 11-0 at home and finish the regular season undefeated at home, continuing their long 30-plus game streak at home, I believe. Eaton now. Gets it into Artie Dorsey. Dorsey extra pass to DJ Tucker, who was fouled by Davis, and Tucker will go to a line. Excellent pass by Artie Dorsey the third.
Southern Maryland foul number 1, Melvin Davis, his third.
That is Melvin Davis's third
DJ
foul.
Tucker at the line, shooting 2.
Tucker makes the first free throw.
Cole Harshman replacing Halik Johnson.
Halik Johnson comes out of the game for Cole Harshman. Sophomore replacing sophomore. And makes the second one. Both of them are good, 90-56 here in Columbia. Hines gets it across the line, gets it over to Gallup, back to Hines. Now Davis throws it back to Diallo. Berry. Now Cooley spins out, drives baseline, tries the reverse layup, misses it. DJ Tucker comes down with the rebound. Deshaun Eaton spins out of trouble, and he's going to take it all the way and get the layup. Oh my gosh, Deshaun Eaton is killing it. 23 points, 6 assists, 8 rebounds on the night. Davis has to get it over to Gallup. Gallup, now Hines for 3, misses it on the front. Now Gallup shoots a 2, and tough shot over Cole Harshman. He makes it. Artie Dorsey looking to inbound the ball, gets it to Deshaun Eaton. He's going to bring it up the court, no problem. And then takes it the whole way. 25 points by Deshaun Eaton. No defense being played at all by the Hawks on that possession. Hines now. Gallup. Davis. Barry. Hines. Hines gets it smacked away. Out of bounds. Joel Webb comes in for Deshaun Eaton. Inbound. Now Hines. Over to Gallup. Hamilton now, who just came in for Coley. Gallup driving. Tries to throw it into the middle, and that is a shot clock violation on the Hawks. So we'll go back to the Dragons. 3:01 left. Artie Dorsey gets the inbound. Gets it smacked away. He's going to go back and just play on defense against Barry. Barry loses the ball, and then he travels. All right, Cole Harshman looking to inbound the ball, throws it into Joel Webb. Joel Webb brings it down the court, gets it to Kevin Yamba, and Yamba makes the shot. Layup across the front of the basket. Finger roll, 96-58. Now Davis over to Gallup. Gallup's is good to drive. Bounces it baseline to Hamilton. DJ Tucker blocks it off the backboard. Now Melvin Davis. 11 seconds on the shot clock. Hines. Diallo, now Hamilton. Hamilton spins. He's going to have to throw up a shot. They're running out of time. He throws up a difficult shot, misses it, rebounded by DJ Tucker, but it's out of bounds. So it will go back to this Hawks team. Hamilton will look to inbound the ball. Kick ball on the Dragons. Murray Johnson, Sean Barkley come in for Diallo and Davis. Hamilton gets it into Gallup. Gallup out to Hines. Now Barkley for 3, and he hits that one. 2 minutes left here in Columbia. Just a matter of getting the clock going. Yamba pump fakes, and he's going to drive. He gets fouled. So he'll go to a line for 2. Kevin Yamba is an 80% free throw shooter. Barkley picks up his second foul. Yamba makes the first one.
Kevin Yamba at the line, 1 shot remaining.
Both free throws are good for Kevin Yamba. 4 points on the night for him coming off the bench. Gallup now to Hines. Back to Gallup. Now Hamilton. Hamilton gets the shot off, misses it. Joel Webb with the rebound. Now Artie Dorsey the third. He gets it smacked away, but Cole Harshman's able to save it. Now Artie Dorsey, baseline, gets it into Joel Webb, who gets the nice floater in the lane. That is 100-61. Now Gallup over to Hines. 1:15. Hines shoots a three. He makes that one.
Three-pointer, Kyrie Hines.
108 and counting. Artie Dorsey gets it across the line, gets it to Cole Harshman. Cole Harshman gets it inside to DJ Tucker. And DJ Tucker is fouled.
Hawks foul number 3.
It's a 1-and-1. Fouls on Amari Johnson. That's his first foul. This would be a 1-and-1 for DJ Tucker. 5 points on the night for DJ Tucker. 3 of 4 from the free throw line. He gets the first one to go, so that's 6 points. Makes both of them. 7 points on the night for DJ Tucker, sophomore night. Now Gallup, Hamilton to Hines, back to Hamilton. Gallup, out to Hamilton. Hamilton gets it smacked away, but he's fouled by Artie Dorsey. Artie Dorsey not a fan of that call.
That's his second.
So we will be back here on Tuesday night. The Dragons do not know who they will be hosting, but the quarterfinals of the Region 20 tournament will be here for both the men and women's team, with the women's locking up the 2 seed and the men's locking up the 3 seed. First free throw is made by Hamilton. Makes the second one as well. 102-66. Artie Dorsey gets the inbound. 38 seconds left. Cole Harshman. Harshman's going to shoot the 3. Misses it. DJ Tucker battles for it, but Gallup ends up with the ball, and DJ Tucker gets called for the foul.
High foul, DJ Tucker. That's his third personal. 19 foul. Hawks in the bonus. Destin Gallup, shooting 1-and-1.
Destin Gallup goes to the line, 80% free throw shooter on the season. Makes the first one. Second one, makes both. 102-68. They call out no shot, so the Dragons will just dribble this game out. Your final score will be 102-66. Dragons improved to 22-8, 8-2 in the conference, 11-0 at home, and they will be the 3 seed in the Region 20 tournament next Tuesday at 7 p.m. We will be back with the interview with Coach Smelkinson. All right, Matt Trudell back here.
You can do it.
Matt Trudell back here with Coach Smelkinson. Coach, I just heard it's your 199th victory, and you just completed your 2nd straight regular season not losing in this building. How does it feel?
I'm glad we got the win. It was just a good team effort tonight.
51% from the field, excellent shooting. Got a little sloppy at the end of the first half, but you were able to clean it up and stretch it out in the second half. How big is that ending the regular season going into the Region 20 tournament?
It's good. It gives us momentum, and we're just going to try to ride the wave.
Sophomore night, you got a lot of big performances out of your sophomores. It's got to be bittersweet, though, coming down to your final games with them.
Yeah, I'm going to miss them a lot. They've been through a lot here through COVID and not being able to make the national tournament when COVID hit. But hopefully we'll go on our run here in the postseason and get there this year.
Congratulations on the win. I'll talk to you next Tuesday.
Thank you, Matt.
All right, final score here in Columbia is 102-68. The Dragons improved to 22-8 on the season, 8-2 in the conference, and 11-0 at home. We will be back next Tuesday against to be determined at 7 p.m. Thank you, everybody, for tuning in, and until next time, peace.